to Angel's Light Tarot. Thank you for stopping by for your monthly general love message for June 2021. Now, this is for lovebirds and singles. We're going to do the lovebirds first. All right, angels, positive energy for Librans who are in a beautiful, beautiful romantic bond. Angels and guides, high vibrations. Yes, 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 for Libra. Yes, yes, and yes. There we go. All right, now, what is going on with Librans who are in a beautiful, beautiful romantic bond? We're going to add, I forgot to add the Dragons deck, Angels and Guides, high vibrations for, yes, Libras. Positive energy, high vibrations for Libras. Yes, and yes. May we have one more from my mama's deck. Angels, thank you. And just one message. There it is. All right, now let's move right on to your message. Okay, are we ready? So we're going to start with masculine energy here, feminine energy here. Now, please do not assign masculine energy to males and feminine energy to females. It just depends on the energy. Some females have masculine energy and some men have female energy. Please apply it to how it fits. All right. Okay, so we're going to start with the masculine energy, how the masculine energy feels for the feminine energy. So right off the bat, the masculine energy feels that that the feminine energy is not where you would like it to be. But it's not true. It's the feminine energy is going through, I feel like, not necessarily a dark night of the soul, but more like a spiritual cleanse, if you will, a spiritual awakening, if you will. And the masculine energy just can't seem to recognize what they are going through. Now, when I look at the feminine energy versus, now this is in the past, okay? This was in the past. Now, the feminine energy in the past, looking at the masculine energy, the feminine energy was feeling like, everything was at peace within this relationship, but really it was not, because there wasn't much intimacy. Now, I don't mean sex. Don't get that confused with sex. There's two different things. Intimacy is that conversation, that love, that adoring, that darling, that, things that makes you feel good, that touch of the hand, the push of the hair off the forehead, those kind of things, that let me hold your bag kind of thing, that makes you feel special. That's what we're talking about. Now that was in the recent past. The feminine energy was looking for inner peace. The feminine energy felt that the masculine energy was not giving them that intimacy that they were looking for. And the masculine energy was looking at the feminine energy like, I feel like the masculine energy felt the feminine energy was a bit closed off. But it was just that the feminine energy was looking for something different, some closeness on a different level than just sex, if that makes sense. There was something that the feminine energy needed, and I feel like it was just the sweetness, the closeness, I brought you candy. It wasn't anything, not anything expensive, but just because they know that you like it. Or they picked up the laundry because they know that you were busy. Or just those nice little things, right? That's what the feminine energy was looking for. So that was in the past. Now, when we look at what's happening right now, the masculine energy is looking at the feminine energy with the Rainbow Reviver. They're wanting things to, get back to the same, but the masculine energy is not sure about the feminine energy, because the feminine energy with the boundaries reversed, it's almost like they feel like the feminine energy is just doing things without any intention. There's just like, there's no necessarily rules. There's nothing for them to follow. There's no guide. They feel lost, right? They feel lost because Libra isn't giving them much to go on. Libra isn't saying what they need or how they need it. Maybe Libra, the feminine energy doesn't know what they need. They're just kind of accepting whatever and hoping. It's kind of like throwing spaghetti on the wall and hoping whatever sticks is what they need. But really, in all actuality, feminine Libra needs to figure out what it is they really want, right? Now, when we look at the feminine energy, looking at the masculine energy with the boundaries reversed, I feel like there is an element of not putting up boundaries, not setting, it's almost like if you don't value anything, what is that saying? If you don't stand for something, you fall for anything. So that's pretty much what I'm picking up here with the boundaries reversed when it comes to that masculine energy. I feel like as you look towards the masculine energy, there's a bit of not sure where this is going, not putting everything out on the open. You're not putting everything out in the open when it comes to this starting again, because where it's not coming from a place of security, if that makes sense. It's not coming from a grounded place. It's kind of all over the place. So feminine energy, you're right to be guarded. You're right, because I feel like with this rainbow reviver, you're not so sure if that's what you are going to receive. So I feel like you're holding back a bit because you're giving too much. And you're giving way too much, and you're not setting boundaries. You're not setting boundaries with you, and they're not setting boundaries as well. It's just like, we're going to have a good time, maybe? Yeah, kind of like that. We're going to have a good time. Yeah, should we? Yeah, kind of like that. Okay. So now when we look at the future, when it comes to Libras in the future in the relationship, the masculine energy is looking at Libra like resolving conflicts reversed. With the union reversed, it feels like there will be no resolve of this conflict. I feel like this union doesn't feel connected, if that makes sense, because the union is, I feel like the union is reversed. Like, yeah, it doesn't feel like this is cohesive, if that makes sense. I feel like the feminine energy is really, really in the feminine energy's feelings and emotions. And I feel like the only thing, like, it's almost like this kind of relationship is a bit codependent here. It doesn't feel like it just feels like feminine energy is in their emotions about the union not turning out the way they want it to, but yet feminine energy wants it to work out. Now, the way the feminine energy is looking at the masculine energy in the future, in the feminine energy's feelings, about the union not kind of turning over the way they would like to, and the problems will not be resolved, or they're looking at like, this is never going to get resolved. But there's a bit of a hang on. I feel like it's a hang on here. Almost like Libra is on their hook, right? On their hook. But there is I just feel codependent, very codependent. With the Two of Diamonds, it looks like this is more of a friendship and then a relationship, although you would like in the future to have that, right? But with the Two of Diamonds, it feels more like a business contract, more like you pay your share, I pay my share, right? You sleep on that side of the bed, I sleep on the side of the bed. And it just feels like, in some regard right now, someone is not putting up any boundaries. Someone is just kind of like, okay, whatever. There's no rules here. Let's not follow any rules. But it's leaving the other person confused. It's leaving the other person like on guard. And I feel like by the end of the month, it's definitely it's not coming together the way you would like it to come together. I feel like being in your emotions is really, like, I feel like you just being in your emotions about this, and I feel like you want this to work out. You really do. But I feel like it's in a way of sometimes people want to be with someone because they want someone close to them physically, the emotion. I'm just going to leave it there. And you kind of, if you resonate with this, you resonate with this. If you don't, it's okay. Don't shoot the messenger. Okay. All right. So I'm not saying that I just feel like someone's holding on. I feel like someone's holding on, and it doesn't feel like it's going to turn over, if that makes sense. Like, let's say you're in a very long relationship, maybe 20 years or something like that. It feels like you're wanting something from your partner that they're not capable of giving. And you either hold on because you hold on and it's been a long time and you just hold on, or you decide, I'm going to cut my losses. I don't see you cutting your losses, but I kind of see that. It's totally up to you, all right? I feel like the long-term relationships will probably be used to this and used to someone. I feel like Libra is trying really hard. And I feel like the masculine energy is not. I feel like the masculine energy is incapable of giving the feminine energy what they need. But the weird part about it is the feminine energy is not even sure what they need. So yeah, that's kind of like, yeah. And I'm just gonna kind of let that go. All right, let's look at singles. Let's look at singles for Libra. Singles looking for love. All right, angels. Positive energy for Librans. Looking for love. Yes, 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 yes. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Angels and guides, positive energy for Libras looking for love. Thank you, and thank you. Whoa. And moving on. Thank you, and thank you. Angels, we're looking for high vibrations for single Libras looking for love. Thank you, and thank you. Now, let's take a peek, shall we? All right, so we're going to start with the past when it comes to your love life, all right? You're like, all right. So the major theme of this is the 10 of clubs. I feel like there's a lot of success here when it comes to love. There's a lot of information out there when it comes to how to find love and things of that nature. Now, and I hear you talking a lot about love this month. Now, in the recent past, we have commitment, we have support, and we have the waterfall reversed. So in the recent past, I feel like you were committed to someone, and I feel like there was a lot of support in this relationship. Now, but somebody was not in their feelings. I feel like somebody was not emotionally vested. It feels like they may have been just emotionally unavailable, I feel. But nonetheless, you were committed there, okay? Now, that was in the recent past. Now, what's going on right now? We have worthiness, luck, and the divine feminine. So I feel like this month, what's going on, in the middle of the month, it feels that Libra is looking for Libra's self-worth, looking in the mirror, looking at self, if that makes sense. Looking at you, sometimes we like to point the finger. And we like to talk about what this person didn't do and what that person didn't do. But I feel like worthiness is coming up a lot. Self-worth. What in me is attracting to me people that are emotionally unavailable? Well, luck is on your side as long as you start looking at your worth. Like you are worthy of love. When you realize you are worthy of healthy love that is emotionally connected, I feel like luck is on your side, and the divine feminine, I feel like you will find that perfect person in the middle of the month. Okay, now when we look at the end of the month, we have connection, we have childlike with the soulmate. So Libra, at the end of the month, I feel you connecting with someone so beautiful with the childlike. This feels like someone that you have known for a long time. I feel like this person gets you. They're on your level. They laugh with you. they bring you joy, if that makes sense. It's not one of those heavy relationships, right? This person literally lifts your spirit, brings you joy, makes you smile and laugh, and this is your soulmate. With the Ace of Spades, I feel like the challenge to get over this, there is going to be a deep change within who you are. You're going to go deep, okay? Because I feel like there's something in your soul that is willing to change. If you change inside of yourself, you make these changes inside of yourself, then then the outside of you will start to change. Then who you attract will start to change. So make no mistake, in order to get this soulmate that you've probably known for a long time, or they make you feel like a child, or your child like you with this connection, I feel like when you make this change, when you deep make this change, and this is not superficial, this is not like, oh, I made a change. No, this is changing everything inside of you that attracted, emotionally unavailable people, or people that were not available in some way. Yes, your soulmate is coming. Your soulmate is coming. After you make the change, you want this big love, Libra? All right, do the change. Make that change within yourself. Nobody can do this but you. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it there. I send you joy, namaste, and much love sent your way.